3-year-olds. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight matchup brought to you by Zenergy, the ultra premium energy drink from Science. 23-year-old against 23-year-old. 4-inch reach advantage for Diaz over the Brazilian Tibau.
And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Steve Mazzagatti.
Steve Mazzagatti, our referee. Nick Diaz from 45 minutes south of ARCO Arena against Gleison Tibau, who's come all the way from Brazil.
All right, guys, here we go. You're ready. You're ready. Bring it on.
And here we go. Diaz was already in the center of the octagon before Mazzagatti officially started the fight. Always so unorthodox. Oh, looks for a single leg early, Randy.
Diaz in a low single. Tibau kind of shutting him off. Looking to crawl into a hook here and take Diaz's back. Diaz rolling.
Gleison trying to
Tibau's got Diaz's back here. No anchors yet, no hooks. A little high. Diaz pulls him over the top.
Looking early for a submission attempt.
He's got a Kimura.
Tibau trying to transition, Randy. Diaz extremely comfortable, though, when it gets into a submission battle.
Tibau has a nice Kimura here. He's trying to isolate, get that arm out away from Diaz's body and put pressure on that elbow joint. Oh, he's got it.
Can he finish?
Diaz looking to turn out. Holy cow.
Wow, great job done by Nick Diaz. But still very persistent is Gleison Tibau. 23-2, the real deal. Both very young competitors. Great deal of experience.
Nick Diaz with the closed guard on the bottom.
Both, as I said, Randy, experienced, but Tibau has not fought the same caliber of world-class fighters as Diaz. When you go to Robbie Lawler or Drew Fickett or Diego Sanchez, Joe Riggs, Sean Shirk, Josh Neer, not quite the same arsenal of opponents that Diaz has attacked, that Tibau has attacked.
Well, you know, there's something to be said about a guy who's coming in here in the octagon for his first time in an arena like ARCO Arena, full of people. I mean, the nerves, it can be a bit overwhelming. Be interesting to see how Tibau reacts to that situation. And it's hard to say what kind of competition he had in Brazil. Well, who were the cats that he fought down there to get that 23-2 record?
Looks good so far, though. Working his game plan against Nick Diaz. Went for the early submission, and Nick, of course, was able to roll out of it, the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu brown belt.
Nice counter to Diaz's single leg.
He's had those arms twisted a few times before.
I think so. Very flexible.
Oh, absolutely. Good job, though, looking to pass.
Tibau standing in Diaz's guard, looking to find a way past his feet.
Diaz being overwhelmed early, but not damaged. Closed guard, now look again. Way up high. The flexibility of Diaz has always been one of the benefits to his arsenal.
Trying to climb, hold the upper body of Tibau down into his chest. Makes it hard to posture up and punch, and gets his hips up. There's armbar attempt by Diaz.
To finish.
There's the armbar.
Can he do it?
Tibau slipping out.
Nick Diaz, how quickly he transitioned into that submission attempt. That's the game, which is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's how explosive a submission can be. As explosive, Randy, as a knockout attempt.
Absolutely, just that fast. Gets his hips out, isolates that arm, extends it. Tibau has to roll to counter that submission attempt.
Gives up his back, though.
Tibau on Diaz's back. Is this a ploy to try and reverse the situation by Diaz?
And will that submission attempt a moment ago by Diaz all of a sudden put a little doubt in the mind of this at least seemingly dominant Gleison Tibau, all of a sudden saying, hey, maybe I'm not so much in control of this fight. Diaz looking for another opportunity.
Diaz does the reversal, gives up his back, and then ends up on top. This is a nice tactic by Nick Diaz.
Reversal of fortunes indeed. And he wants to close and punish. And those long limbs of Diaz help him in this situation.
Nice grounded pound, postured up.
Half guard, and he's got a great position with Tibau up against the fence.
For the elbow here.
Tibau might be a bit frustrated, too.
Diaz standing, bringing in nice shots from a higher elevation.
Diaz continuing with the left hand. Just poking away at Gleison Tibau. This is where he can do some damage, Randy, even in the half guard.
He's got the knee right, almost
got
to
him
the
right
mount.
there. Yep.
Tough position against the fence for Tibau to get out of here, and he's taking a good beating.
Diaz with a straight right. Mazzagatti right on top of the action.
There's the elbow.
Nick Diablo Diaz trying to finish it here late in round one. Great job with the posturing, as you said, Randy, giving himself distance to damage. Tibau may make it through round one, though.
10 seconds left.
Diaz trying to finish it. Tibau changes positions.
Tibau still in this.
We're going to head to round two. Great job done in round one by both fighters.
Hey, look at, he's done for. He doesn't know.
Here's the Kimura attempt. Trying to pull the arm out and isolate it. Hyper extend that elbow. The extreme flexibility of Nick Diaz using his leg to counter and not allow Tibau to move his head away. Here's the armbar by Diaz, rolling him over, extending the elbow with his hips. Tibau just slipping it and turning out at the last second. Great submission attempts by both guys. The ground and pound from the knee ride of Nick Diaz here, using those long arms.
Go back,
look at the determination on the face of Diaz.
Hold on, go back.
Both anxious to get round number two started.
Both guys can't wait to get to the center of the ring.
Diaz did it again.
There's a shot by Tibau. Double leg.
Wow.
Countered by Diaz.
What a great job done by Nick there. Now he's looking for the single.
Back to the single leg. Nice defense. Going for the Kimura now. Over the back is Diaz.
Diaz trains with David Terrell and Gil Castillo, all the guys at the Cesar Gracie gym. Ground specialist indeed. Always wants to bring it. He says, and I quote, "I don't do anything else good, so I fight." He's trained boxing with Rodney Jones. 3 fights against good strikers. As a hero, and none other than, not surprisingly, Royce Gracie.
Tibau trying to switch, standing switch, trying to get the Diaz's back. No go.
Likes that strong hand lead, too. Let's see if that comes out of Nick Diaz here. Combination. Started with the left, finished with the straight right. Back in that half guard.
And a half shot by Tibau, and a cow catcher kind of mowing Tibau over is Nick Diaz. Diaz trying to work his way back into that postured position and land those shots with those long arms. And right back to it.
Again, he's got that right leg postured as you talked about, Randy. So it's not truly a half guard. He's actually anchoring his opponent down with that right knee.
It's called a knee ride. It's almost a half mount. It's a knee mount or knee ride position.
Knee ride may be the end of the ride for Gleison Tibau.
Nick landing some good shots here. Tibau's got to really start thinking about getting out of this position and finding a way to change this.
Got the knee right again, Randy.
Referee's right on it. Rabbit punches by Diaz. If you put a little more on those.
Not much Gleison Tibau is able to do in this position. He is going to have to improve or he will be defeated. Diaz now works the body. Back up for a second. Tibau looks like he is about done, and it is all over. Nick Diaz wins here in Sacramento.
Mazzagatti saw enough. Tibau unable, even when Nick Diaz let the pressure up for a second to change the position. He's not going to do anything but take more of a beating. Mazzagatti stopped the fight.
You could see it in his eyes. Sometimes you mentally submit before you actually submit.
Yeah, that was definitely a mental letdown there. He broke. He just felt, lost. He couldn't get out of the position.
And the crowd here loves the kid from Stockton, just 45 minutes south.
What happened with that as soon as we get out of this round?
See the replay here, the beginning and the end for Nick Diaz. Left hook, little right uppercut, Cow catcher throws him down, right back to the common position we've seen here, this knee ride, postured up, landing the big punches, bringing him down on Tibau.
Diaz is the victor. As he finishes Gleison Tibau here in round number 2. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Steve Mazzagatti has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by TKO, Diaz.
In the lightweight division, the Ultimate Fighter 2 welterweight winner Joe Daddy Stevenson dropped